Today class phylum Cnidaria and phylum Ctenophora. First phylum Cnidaria. Phylum Cnidaria. The animals which are included under phylum Cnidaria all are aquatic. Most of them marine. Animals are aquatic animals. Most of them marine. Some only live in freshwater. For example, hydra is a freshwater animal. Next, some are sessile. Some are sessile. Some are pelagic animals. They move one place to another places. Next then, here some are solitary. Some are colonial forms. Next then, here radial symmetry is there. The Cnidarians are aquatic, most of them marine. Some are live in freshwater. For example, hydra. They are sessile. Some are sessile. Some are free living animals are there. Some are free living animals. Next then, some are solitary. Some are colonial forms. Next here, symmetry is a radial symmetry is there. Next then, the present name Cnidaria is coined by the presence of cnidoblast cells. In these animals, cnidoblast cells are present. They are stinging cells. They used for anchorage, defense, and also in feeding. So the name Cnidaria is coined to this phylum. Here, aquatic animals, most of them are marine. Some are freshwater. Some are sessile. Some are free living animals. Some are solitary. Some are colonial form. Here, radial symmetry is there. The present name Cnidaria is coined due to the presence of cnidoblast cells or stinging cells. Cnidoblast cells are a stinging cell. So that's why this phylum is named as a Cnidaria. The function of the cnidoblast cells for anchorage and defense, and also it is used for feeding. That is capture the food. Next then, they are first tissue grade metazoans. In these animals, first tissues are formed. They are first tissue grade metazoans. In these animals, the body cavity is there. Here, this is a body cavity is there. This body cavity is called as a cylindron. That's why previously this phylum is named as a Coelenterata. Coelenterata. In this animal, a gastrovascular cavity or a cylindron is present. That's why this phylum is named as Coelenterata previously. Next, present name is Cnidaria because the presence of nidoblast cells or stinging cells. That's why this phylum at present known as called as Cnidaria. Next, in this animal, one cavity is there inside the body that is called as a cylindron. That's why previously this phylum is named as a cylindron. Here, the only one opening is there. This opening is act as both anus and mouth and anus. Here, digestion is extracellular and intracellular digestion is occur. Extracellular or intracellular digestion is occur here. Next, then, in these animals, the nerve system is a diffuse type of nerve system is there. Diffuse type of nerve system is present in these animals. So here, first they are first tissue grade animals. Next, in this animal, one central cavity is there, gastrovascular cavity is there. This gastrovascular cavity is called as a cylindron. This cylindron is opened through only one pore. That pore is act as both mouth and anus. Here, digestion is two types, extracellular digestion, intracellular digestion is occur. Extracellular digestion is occur in cylindron, intracellular digestion occur in nutritive cells. Here, in these animals, diffuse type of nervous system is occur. First nervous system is appear in this animal. This nervous system is a diffuse type of nervous system is present here. In these animals, two forms are there. One is a polyp form and a medusoid form. This polyp form is a cylindrical. This is a polyp. It is a cylindrical form, sessile and a cylindrical form. It is a asexual part. Medusa is this is a medusa. Medusa is a umbrella shaped. Next, this medusa is a free living and sexual part. This is a polyp. This is a medusa. Polyp and medusa. Two forms are there. One is a polyp, second one is a medusa. Polyp is a cylindrical form, sessile form, asexual form. Medusa is a umbrella shaped. It is a free living and sexual form. In medusa, statocyst or sensory organs are there. This statocyst is used for balance. Next, then, this in element in which the both forms are appear. That means polyp and medusa appear. They show alternative generation or metagenesis. Alternative generations or metagenesis. That means this asexual polyp produce medusa by asexual reproduction. This sexual medusa form polyp by sexual reproduction. So this asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction come one after another. That type of generations are called as alternative generations or metagenesis. this is ante in these animals two forms are there, two zooids are there. One is a polyp, second one is a medusa. Second one is a medusa. Polyp is a sessile cylindrical form, asexual form. Medusa is a umbrella shaped. This is a free living form and sexual form. The animals which are having both the forms, that is a polyp and medusa, they show metagenesis or alternative generation. That means the polyp is asexual form. This asexual form medusa by asexual reproduction. This medusa is a sexual form. This medusa produces polyp by sexual reproduction. So these asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction come one after another in the life cycle of these animals. That type of generations are called as alternative generation or metagenesis. For example, Lobelia, metagenesis. Example, Lobelia. So this is about alternative generations. Next, then they are hermaphrodite animals. Next, the external fertilization is occur here during developmental stages. One larva is seen. That larva is called as a planaria. Next, here reproduction is occur by two types. Asexual reproduction is occur and sexual reproduction is occur. Asexual reproduction is occur by budding. Next, sexual reproduction is occur by the formation of the gametes here during developmental stages. One larva is seen. That larva is called as a planula larva. These are some important characters of this phylum Cnidaria. All are aquatic, most of them are marine, some are freshwater, some are sessile, some are free living animals, some are solitary, some are colonial forms, some are they have radial symmetry. The present name Cnidaria coined because in this animal nidoblast cells are there. The function of the nidoblast cells is encouraging and next capture the food for the defense. Next, they are first tissue grade metazoans. They are diploblastic animals. In this animal, a central gastrovascular cavity is there, that is called as a cylindron. That's why previously this phylum is named as a Coelenterata. In this animal, digestion is occurring in two types: external digestion, internal digestion. The external digestion is occur in cylindron, internal digestion is occur in a nutritive cells. In these animals, first diffuse type of nervous system is appear. In this animal, two forms are there. One is a asexual form polyp, then second one is a sexual form medusa. This polyp is a cylindrical sessile and asexual form. Next, medusa is a umbrella shaped. This is a free living animal and it is a sexual form. In this medusa, statocysts are there. This statocysts work as a sensory organ. Next, the animal which are having both forms, that is a polyp and medusa, they show alternative generation. That means the asexual form polyp produce medusa by asexual reproduction. The sexual form medusa form polyp by sexual reproduction. So in the life history of this animal, this polyp and medusa come, or asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction comes one after another. That type of generations are called as alternative generations or metagenesis. For example, Lobelia. Next, they are hermaphrodite. Next, then here reproduction is occurring in two methods: asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is done by budding, and sexual reproduction occurs by the formation of the gametes. Next, then during developmental stages, one larva is seen, that is indirect development is occur here. That larva is in some direct development is also occur here, in some indirect development is occur. Next, during developmental stages, one larva is seen. That larva is called as a planula larva. Planula larva, that is. Classification. Classification. The phylum Cnidaria. Phylum Cnidaria is further classified into three classes. Further classified into three classes. Three classes. One is Hydrozoa. Hydrozoa. Second one is Scyphozoa. Scyphozoa. Third one is Anthozoa. Anthozoa. One is a Hydrozoa, second one is a Scyphozoa, third one is a Anthozoa. First, some important characters of Hydrozoa. Except Hydra, all are marine. All are marine. Now here some are solitary. Some are colonial. Some are sessile. Some are free living. Here, except Hydra, all are marine, some are solitary, some are colonially, some are sessile, some are free living animal. Here, cylindron is undivided. This is a cylindron. Cylindron is a undivided. Cylindron is a undivided. Cylindron is a present here. In this animal, two forms are there. Polyp is there. Polyp and medusa are present. Both forms are present here. Polyp and medusa. They show alternative generations. Metagenesis. For example, Obelia. So, here in these animals, polyp form is there, this is a sexual form, and medusa form is there, that is a sexual form. If these two forms are present in one animal, this animal shows a metagenesis. For example, in Obelia, polyp is there, medusa is there. This Obelia shows a alternative generation or a metagenesis. Here the mesoglia means in between ectoderm and endoderm, one gelatinous membrane is there, that is a non-cellular mesoglia is there. Non-cellular mesoglia. That means in mesoglia cells are absent. Mesoglia means the space which is present in between ectoderm and endoderm. One gelatinous membrane is there, that is called as a mesoglia. In this mesoglia cells are absent. Non-cellular mesoglia is there. Next, then here the nidoblast cells. Nidoblast cells form from ectoderm. ectoderm, ectoderm. Next, germ cells, germ cells are formed from ectoderm, ectoderm. Both nidoblast cells and germ cells form from ectoderm. These animals shows a polymorphism. Polymorphism means in one individual so many zooids are there. So many zooids are there. For example, Phycelia, Holystemma, like that. In this one animal, so many zooids are. Zooid means one individual. One individual that is called as a zooid. So many zooids are there. So that phenomena is called as a polymorphism. This hydrozoan shows a polymorphism. Example, Hydra, Obelia, Phycelia, Velella, Porpita, like that. Hydrozoa, except Hydra, all are marine, all are marine. Some are solitary, some are colonially, some are sessile, some are free living, some are free living. In these animals, two forms are there. Polyp is present, Medusa is present. In this animal, in Coelenteron is undivided. Coelenteron is undivided. Next, then the animals which are having both forms, the polyp and Medusa, they show alternative generation. That is called as a metagenesis. For example, Obelia, in this animal, mesoglea is a non-cellular mesoglea is there. Here, nidoblast cells form ectoderm and germ cells form also form from ectoderm. Example, Hydra, Obelia, Phycelia, Velella, Porpita, like that. This is some important characters of hydrozoa. Next, Scyphozoa. The animals which are included under class of Scyphozoa, they are generally called as jellyfishes. The animals which are included under class Scyphozoa, they are called as jellyfishes. They are solitary. They are free living animals. Next, then they are jellyfishes. They are generally called as jellyfishes. They are solitary and free living animal. In this animal, the mesoglea is a very thick mesoglea is there. More mesoglea is there. Gelatinous mesoglea is there. This is used to increase the buoyancy of the animal. Buoyancy means they are floating animal to float on the surface of the water. This gelatinous, the quantity of the mesoglea is more in these animals. Here, the coelenteron, the body cavity, divided into four chambers and many canals. Coelenteron is divided into four chambers and also so many canals here. Next, in these animals, these nidoblast cells form from ectoderm and germ cells form from the endoderm. These are some important characters of Scyphozoa. The animals which are included under class Scyphozoa generally called as jellyfishes. They are solitary and free living animal. Next, then here the more quantity of mesoglea is present. So this more quantity of mesoglea is used to increase the buoyancy of the animal. Next, here in this animal, the coelenteron divided into four chambers and so many canals. Some canals are there. Next, in this animal, only Medusa is present. That is very important. Only Medusoid form is seen here. Here both polyp and Medusa are there, but here only Medusoid form is there. There is a solitary free living. Here more quantity of gelatinous mesoglea is there. It is used to increase the buoyancy of the animal. Here coelenteron divided into four chambers and many canals. Next, then here In the oral side, 4 arms are there. 4 arms are there. The mouth is surrounded by 4 arms. This is one Medusa. Medusa is a umbrella shaped animal. Next here, from the ectoderm, nidoblast cells are formed. From the in endoderm, the germ cells are formed. For example, Aurelia and Rhizostoma. Aurelia and Rhizostoma. This is some important character of Scyphozoa. The animals which are included under class Scyphozoa, generally called as a jellyfishes. They are solitary and free living animal. In this animal, only medusoid form is there. The cylindron is divided into 4 chambers and some canals. Here, more quantity of mesoglea is there. This increase the buoyancy of the animal. Next, then in this animal, the mouth is surrounded by 4 arms. 4 arms are there. These nidoblast cells form from ectoderm. Next, the germ cells are formed from endoderm. Example, Aurelia and Rhizostoma. Next, then last, Anthozoa. Anthozoans are marine animals. They are colonial form. They are a colonial form. Here the heterozoans are solitary and colonial, but Scyphozoans are only solitary. In Anthozoan, only colonial forms are there. Next, then in anthozoans, the cylindron divided into some chambers by septum, particular septums. They are called as a mesenteron. The coelom, the cylindron divided by some vertical septum. They are called as a mesenteron. Here, the germ cells, nidoblast cells form from ectoderm. Next, germ cells are formed from endoderm. In some anthozoans, calcium carbonate one structure is appear. This is called as a corals. The animal is surrounded by calcium carbonate. So these are called as a coral forms. Example, sea anemone. Next, then pennatula. Next, gorgonia. Sea anemone. Next, pennatula. Sea pen. Gorgonia. Sea fan. This is the classification of phylum Cnidaria. Phylum Cnidaria classified into 3 classes. One is Heterozoa, Scyphozoa, Anthozoa. In Heterozoa, except Hydra, all are marine. They are solitary and colonial form, sessile or free living. In this animal, polyp and medusa is there. Next, if in one animal polyp and medusa are there, they show metagenesis or alternative generation. That is called as a obelia. The mesoglea is a non-cellular mesoglea is there. Here, nidoblast cells are present in ectoderm. Next, germ cells are also present in ectoderm. These animals shows polymorphism. That means in one individual, so many zooids are present. Example, Phycelia. Totally, example, Hydra, Obelia, Phycelia, Velella, Porpita, like that. Scyphozoa, the animals which are included under class Scyphozoa, they are called as jellyfishes. They are solitary, free living. In this Scyphozoa, only medusoid form is there. That is umbrella shaped. That is a free living form. Here, the mouth is surrounded by four arms. The cylindron divided into four chambers and some canals. Here here more quantity of mesoglia is there. This more quantity of mesoglia is used to increase the buoyancy of the animal. Here from the ectoderm, in the ectoderm nidoblast cells are there, endoderm germ cells are formed. For example, Aurelia and rhizostoma. In anthozoa, they are colonial forms. They are colonial forms. Next, here the cylindron divided by some chambers by some septum. These septums are called as a mesenteron. With some anthozoan surrounded by calcium carbonate exoskeleton, they are called as a coral forms. Here nidoblast cells are present in ectoderm. Next, germ cells are present in the endoderm. Here the mesoglia is having connecting tissue. That is important point. In anthozoan, the mesoglia has a connecting tissue. For example, sea anemone, pennatula and gorgonia. That is the classification of nidaria. Next, చిన్న లెసన్ దీంట్లో చెప్పేస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఫైలం టీనోఫోరా. Phylum Ctenophora. The animals which are included under phylum Ctenophora, they are called as generally called as comb jellies. Comb jelly. Next, they are also called as gooseberries. They are also called as sea walnuts. Sea walnuts, gooseberries and sea walnuts. So the animals which are included under class, under phylum Ctenophora is called as a comb jelly, and also they are called as sea walnuts, and also called as gooseberries. So next, here in this animal, the radial symmetry is present. They are tissue grade metazoan. They are exclusively marine animals. They are present only in marine water. Here the digestion is occur. The external and internal digestion is occur. These animals shows bioluminescence. These animals shows bioluminescence. In these animal, sexual reproduction is only occur. During developmental stages, one larva is seen. That larva is called as a sid-pid larva. These are some characters of phylum Ctenophora. The animals which are included under class phylum Ctenophora, they are called as comb jellies. Next, they are also called as sea walnuts. They are also called as gooseberries. They are exclusively marine. Here radial symmetry is there. Next, they are tissue grade metazoans. Tissue grade metazoans is there. Next, then in these animals, the digestion is extracellular and intracellular digestion is occur. Intracellular digestion is occur. Digestion is two types. Extracellular digestion, intracellular digestion is occur here. Next, in these animals shows bioluminescence. Bioluminescence. That means they emit light from the body. They emit light from the body. That is called as a bioluminescence. In this animal, only sexual reproduction is occur. Only sexual reproduction is occur during developmental stages. Only sexual reproduction is occur. Next, during development and indirect development is occur. During development, seed pid larva is seen. For example, Hormifora. Next, Plurobranchia. These are some examples for Ctenophora.